should have already known that about her.
Right.
I think and all that kind of shit. But,
she cheated on you.
But I really do think that she cheated on me.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you can cover up.
The nigga's name was actually Ben, and she got called.
No.
And she had to cover up. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the C3S Show with Santo KT
and Wolf Vane.
Today we are going to be doing our normal thing, our reactions. We got, main man AFK behind the camera. We're going to read off the reactions. We're going to have me, we're going to have Wolf Vane react. So, let's get on the road.
All right, guys. Let's get to it. Which one do you want me to start with?
Any of them.
All right, I'll start with this one. So, I'm female 27 and my boyfriend, male 28, turns into a monster 2 to 3 times a year. Is anyone similar to him? Can you give some advice? Story. Sorry for the long read, but I really need help. My boyfriend and I have been together for 11 years. He treats me like a literal princess 360 out of 365 days a year. He makes sure I'm safe and happy and taken care of. He comes and talks to me about my day-to-day every single day. He makes a pillow fort on the couch for me every evening, so I'm comfy. I just wonder how old they are now. Like I heard 27, 28, but like, okay. 2 to 3 times per year, like clockwork, he turns almost evil. It'll happen like the flick of a switch where he goes from you're the love of my life to don't fucking come near me. I'll give you an example. About 2 weeks ago, I thought of an idea for an activity we could do and told him about it. He got all excited and said, what a great idea. Yesterday, he's all excited texting me about how's it going. Then we get in the car to leave, and it's an immediate change. He's instantly in a bad mood. So I asked him, okay, I don't even read all this. So essentially, he for like 2 to 3 times a year, he becomes a complete dick.
I'm wondering what's the
what's the switch? Because it sounds like he's a good man.
It sounds like he's a good man, but the only thing about it is it a moon cycle?
Is it a new moon cycle?
Hey, you know what happens though in a full moon or a new moon.
What happens?
But
she don't iterate what happens because it just
exactly.
happens.
She just says that it just happens. It just clicks.
I don't know shit. So in my mind, this is what I think is going on.
Yeah. He's
so good to her that those 2 to 3 times it's all this bottled up fuck you.
Probably.
Very possible. Very possible.
It's all coming out in the same 2 days.
Well, 3 days. She said but it's random. She said it's random throughout the year.
Yeah.
So it's
it's not the same.
it's
random. So
it's not.
I think it is like, okay, I'm being how I'm supposed to be. I'm being a good man to you, but I think now it's time to be on the fuck you shit.
I mean, just because you got to get it out of your system, you got to cycle through it a little bit every once in a while. You can't keep it bottled up because if you do, you're gonna really hurt yourself.
But my question to you is, how are you reciprocating this? Like,
exactly,
being good to you and all this. What are you doing back? Maybe that's the reason. Who knows?
Maybe he's not seeing a lot of the same give and take as he's given to you. So ultimately, it's like maybe he's just like maybe it's struggling for him because he's like, I want to be able to make this woman happy, but at the same time, I'm not getting a whole lot in return. So every once in a while, he's kind of being like, well, fuck this shit for the day, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be better.
Or he's a complete schizophrenic and just
that's another possibility.
That shit at random.
That's a really good schizophrenic.
That's very good schizophrenic.
Because if only 5 days you gonna act the fuck up, then
that's
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's the very last possibility.
But nah, let me tell you, like normally what I see this being is like he's an overall good man. He just has that 3 times a fucking year where there's a problem.
To be honest with you, and I don't know if this is gonna be wrong or right to say, I wouldn't complain about it because you got all of those other days that he's doing what he's supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. As long as he's not cheating.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I would complain about it.
He's not hurting you.
Just stay out of his way.
Just stay out of his way those days when he starts to click off. Like seriously. Like,
let him play his video games and give us a head while he's doing it.
Exactly. There you go. You got it
right there. You can clear a bad move with some head real fast.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
That's my advice.
All right. Next story. I have been undecided about my 26 female pregnancy for 5 weeks, and my boyfriend, 26 male, is starting to become a bit mean. Am I being over dramatic? All right. God dang.
What's up with y'all?
Fuck these
Right?
bitches' stories long as hell. I found out that I'm pregnant on June 3rd. The first couple of days, we thought we were going to keep this baby. As time progressed and reality set in, I realized it may not make the most sense, and told my boyfriend that I was thinking about having an abortion. I have been going back and forth and trying to decide what makes the most sense then. He was supportive in the beginning, but as time has gone on, he's lost patience. He started to not want to talk about it anymore while it's the only thing I can think about. I also started to become a little bit depressed because I'm so exhausted from the pregnancy that I can't leave the house. This depression also stemmed from other parts of my life that I don't feel like going well, like my friend situation and my support system overall, as well as my business. So in the last week, it looks like he's become irritable and feels like I'm depending my happiness on him. I have been conscious not to do that. I only ask him to go places with me so that I can get out the house every now and then, and he willingly would do that, but never expressed to me that he really didn't want to until today. He started to become mean because he doesn't want to leave the house or do anything really. When I say that he's mean, it will be minor things like calling me childish because I don't feel like walking with him to go to the bathroom while we were at the state fair today. I was trying to explain to him that I can't walk everywhere because how exhausted I am the entire day. He just seems easily irritable, but anything I would say, he would call me stingy for wanting to put the charger back in the car that he borrowed for his car. Okay, so today he was saying that this situation had been a big toll on his mental health. I can understand that, but as the woman who is pregnant, I feel that it can't compare to what I have been going through mentally and physically, and I'm honestly just very sad that I don't have someone who can be patient with me, even if I've been undecided about this pregnancy for 4 to 5 weeks. This is now making me feel like this isn't even someone that I should be with.
Great question. Yeah, that's what I said.
That I shouldn't even be with anymore. Switch it back around. But I'm not sure if I'm being over dramatic. Am I? For more context on my pregnancy situation, she said this is from another post.
So what I'm hearing is, first of all, no. Because look, so pregnancy does a lot of different shit.
Yes,
okay? You understand that. But
I got 4 kids.
Do we also understand that pregnancy also affects the man too?
That's
now,
what I was
is this his?
Does. I know from experience as well.
Is this like your first child together?
Yes.
Because so since this is the first child together, I can imagine, or rather assume, it's really stressful for him because, oh shit, I'm about to be a fucking dad. Like,
bro, she's 5 weeks pregnant and claiming she's already exhausted.
I know. That's the crazy thing about it. I think she's being a little bit too dramatic. But then again, you gotta think about it too, is the hormones of the woman are off the fucking charts when they're pregnant.
Yeah, but so, not as bad. It's not as bad that first trimester. And I'm not just saying this as somebody who got 4 kids or anything like that. Other women are like, this bitch is tripping.
Okay. I mean, they would say, from experience as well, because I have kids. Well,
I don't have no kids, by the way, so I don't know this, but I'm going off what what logically would make sense.
Anyways,
prayer living lies.
Don't even play with me this morning. Come.
Anyways, like from verse also with kids, I kind of in agreement with that. Like, you shouldn't have that much energy like drained from you during the. Now, if you would have said you were like 6, 7, 8 months pregnant.
That's a little bit. She said 5 weeks, right?
5 weeks.
So 5 weeks. You're newly pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
you're newly pregnant. Yeah.
I hate to see when you're actually.
Oh
pregnant.
God. Oh God.
And the fact that, like, yes, I understand that it's taking a physical and mental toll on you. Yes, you're pregnant. You're the person carrying the child, but it doesn't take away from what the man has to go through too.
Exactly.
Like, he has to deal with you, the person. You're like, I'm experiencing.
It's like have to deal with the person and the hormone.
And it's not even just that either. It's also the fact that, like I said before, not just because he's becoming a father, but now he has to think about what that means financially for the entire household.
Yeah, I heard this great analogy this lady had said to me. She was like, well, people don't understand. So yeah, I don't really particularly like how she's acting about the situation because people be forgetting that. Yeah. Oh, the analogy. So I heard this great analogy from this lady, and she was like, we was talking about pregnancy, and she had said that what a lot of women internalizes, I'm the one experiencing all this, you're not, so fuck your feelings. And what they don't understand is, how would you consider this if you was a doctor and patient? Yes, the patient is experiencing the pain, but the doctor's the one who has to experience your pain and fix it. And might not even be able to fix it entirely. Exactly. And when you look at it in that regard, because when she said, I was like, damn.
They have to make you happy on top of fixing it.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Like, so she was like, a lot of women don't realize, because she said she had to figure out with her husband, what she had to realize was, okay, yeah, I have the attitude. Yeah, I'm in pain and I got all of this, but I'm constantly complaining in his face. I'm constantly looking at him like it's his fault I'm like this. Yeah. I am looking to him for his happiness, even when I say I'm not. Yeah. I am the one who's like, oh, can you go do this? Can you go do that? And people be like, oh, that's the least a man can do because you're carrying a child. But you're just carrying it. She said, yeah. She said she's had 3 kids, so she said she knows the growing pains and all that. Yeah. And it's different for each female, obviously. Right. But she's like, if you forget that the person who's taking care of you does have feelings too, then y'all not gonna survive. It's a lot,
especially that early into the pregnancy.
Right.
Oh yeah, because
it's a lot of selfishness on her part.
Right.
Like, he's doing the best that he can. I've said this before. If a dude taking you out and he don't want to go,
I mean, look,
right?
Is that
Get
right? Because like, give him a break to sit back and relax for a minute.
The fact that I'm going with you shows you that I'm making an effort.
Because he has a job to do. Like, he actually has to go to work while you're pregnant, and at the same time,
come back to work because you are pregnant.
Exactly, come back to work because you are pregnant. So it's just like you got to give him a minute to just like relax.
Personal space, right?
For real.
Man,
you gotta be able to let the man relax for a little bit. Like, give him at least 4 hours on his game.
Now, I don't know if it's if we dealt with the same thing. See now, relaxing during the pregnancy, you ain't relaxing till you want to sleep. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Hey nigga, even then you ain't relaxing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, I don't know nothing about pregnancy. I ain't never had a girl pregnant.
You're not gonna relax till the baby comes out.
That can change.
Even then, baby, you still not.
Absolutely. But no, like I'm saying, like there's always opportunities to relax, even with the woman being pregnant.
But
it's not going to be as
it's already stressful. It's already stressful.
Much.
Like, it's already stressful enough.
Right.
That, both of y'all. Yes, both of y'all are experiencing pregnancy. You're the one carrying the kid, but both of y'all are experiencing pregnancy. It's not just you in the equation. It's both of y'all.
Especially on a man's side, because a man really does, like I said before, has to actually make sure that he's got all the plans down for how this needs to go and play out for the future, because that's what a man does. We prepare for the future, not just the right now.
Right. So, I'll just put it this way. Yes, we have to make you happy, but if the man ain't happy, neither one of y'all gonna be happy during that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's happy spouse, happy house. Not no fucking happy wife, happy life.
Absolutely.
We both gotta be happy. Otherwise, all this shit going down.
So my advice to you is I will find a way to
kind of chill out. Balance the relationship a little bit better.
Yeah, have some more.
You got to communicate with it. That's really what it comes down to.
Have some more empathy. I understand that your mind and your body is telling you defend and protect yourself, but you need to be looking at the person who's willing to die for you and that kid.
Right.
If you're not going to keep, and then on top of that, she was thinking about getting an abortion. That's a whole nother emotion that he also has to deal with.
If you're not going to, I was going to be this way, and I'm not being an asshole or a dick when I say this. If you're not going to keep it, you have nothing to complain about.
Exactly. Right.
She hasn't made a decision. That's why.
Right. But I'm saying if you choose not to keep it, there should be nothing else said.
Exactly.
Okay. My 28 male girlfriend, she's 27, called me Ben 10 during sex. I think she might be cheating. How do I check? I'm not going to read it. I can read the whole rest of it, but let's just stick to that part. He thinks she's cheating because she called him Ben 10. I don't know.
What is
does he look like Ben 10?
No, I'm saying like.
Okay, so I'll read it. So
yeah,
my girlfriend and I.
What does that mean?
My girlfriend and I are doing it this morning, and we're doing it missionary, and it's really good. At one point, she screams out, "Give it to me, Ben." My name isn't Ben. Okay. She then pauses and says 10.
No. Because what I was gonna say completely gone out the door now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like fucking Gwen, don't you? She later acted embarrassed and admitted to me that she has a huge thing for Ben 10, as he was her first crush as a kid.
No.
But I think she might be lying, and there might be someone out there named Ben. Am I crazy? Before y'all go,
I got a lot to say about this one.
Before y'all go, this one. She said, "You like fucking Gwen, don't you?" That's his cousin.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because what I was gonna say, the pause. She got caught and then had to think.
She realized what she said.
Exactly.
And then she said, "Oh, Ben 10."
Nah,
I understand that because I'm not going front. I did something one time when I was eating a girl pussy, and I called her the wrong name. I was fucked up. Like, I was crossfaded.
Yeah.
And I was still in an emotional state at that time.
Oh, damn.
So like when it happened, I caught myself and I'm like, this shit is over. I knew from that point, I'm like, me and this girl not talking about this. I already knew it. And I feel sad for it because I did like her. But yeah.
Because for me,
that's a fuck up.
The way she tried to cover it up.
Face in pussy. Never.
How long have they been together? Did they say?
No, it doesn't say.
Okay, so that's another thing. Depending on how long they've been together, he should have already known that about her.
Right.
I think
and all that kind of shit. But,
she cheated on.
But I really do think that she cheated on him.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you can cover up.
The nigga's name was actually Ben, and she got caught.
No.
And she had to cover up.
Who's fucking Uncle Ben out this bitch? Like, can somebody explain this to me? Because he got Aunt May.
Ben 10.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, that's how you go react.
Exactly.
Who was Ben?
Exactly. Who the fuck is Ben?
Yeah. Now she caught.
Like,
you caught. At that point, you're caught.
Yeah,
I don't think that you should have went along with it. At that point, you should be like, nah.
No. Dick swallowed up. Wait a minute. Who's Ben?
Yeah.
She cheated on you, bro.
Yeah, she
cheated on you.
She cheated like fuck. And she called you by
and the
somebody
guy's name
else's
was
name.
Ben, and they probably been fucking for a while.
Okay. Because there's only one way that a girl's gonna say another man's name in bed, and that's if they've been fucking that.
I think y'all should break
like
up.
Straight up.
Because
if he wants to make sure that she's telling the truth, go look at her porn history.
Okay.
If you end up seeing that she's been watching,
if you want to make sure she tells the truth, ask her some shit about Ben 10.
Oh, there you fucking go.
Or make her watch the show if she don't know what the fuck is going on.
No. Don't let her watch the show. Don't let her watch the show.
Yeah,
that's a cop out.
Because it's a cop out if you ask her to tell you some stuff about Ben 10. Because what if she really was a fan of Ben 10?
Well, if she was a fan of Ben 10, then she wasn't cheating.
She wouldn't.
No.
If she was really a fan of Ben 10,
it
wouldn't have been at pause.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying if he wants to know she's into Ben 10, and because he just whatever going in his mind, go and look at her fucking history on Pornhub or something like that. Because if she got a thing for Ben, it's on there.
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah.
They leave trails for shit like that. You over here stumble and be like, she watching.
Now see, if I'm the dude and I found that, I'm shutting up. I'm like, all right.
I'm
gonna be quiet.
You were probably just in the middle of taking a gas while I was fucking so hard. Like,
you got it.
Ultimately.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, that pause fucked up.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright, let's do. We can do this one. Okay, I, male 28, know that my son isn't mine, but my wife, she's 26, doesn't think that I do. How do I have this conversation? First off,
wait,
y'all say anything.
Oh, he got to come out. You know what?
I kill. Fuck everything in existence. I'm burning everything to the ground.
I didn't hear. What was the question?
Same.
The question was, where was it really? What was the question? It said, I, male 28, know that my son isn't mine, but my wife, female 26, doesn't think that I do. How do I have How do I have this conversation?
No.
I'm burning everything.
You, the house, the bed, gasoline,
that kid.
Down.
I'm not the kid, but still,
No, the kid, because it's not the kid's fault.
Nah,
It's not the kid's fault. Not
you-
your fault.
Need to die, first of all.
You
That
need-
same day, well, unalive, because for that same day.
YouTube purposes.
That's some fuck shit. And
Absolutely.
y'all be doing that fuck shit too. Now, see, if I knew the kid wasn't mine, straight up, I'm the kind of guy. Nah, we ain't doing that. I'm not raising.
I'm not raising nobody else's save file. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree, but like if I was to find out like Michael wasn't mine, I'd be crushed. I'm not gonna leave his
No,
life.
if I found out that
Because he's
Santo
six.
wasn't mine, I'm burning everything to the ground.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but you gonna keep Santo, right?
I'm gonna keep Santo.
Exactly.
Because
Your ass can die, but
Oh,
my
for
son is my
For sure.
son at this
For
point.
sure.
But like Kevin or Marquis' age,
No, see,
I'm
no,
gone.
if they're the age like I've been being a father to them for like 7-8 years.
that's one thing.
That's my
Right,
son.
right.
You know what I'm saying? At the
Understand.
end of the day, that's my son.
Exactly. I can understand.
If
Mhm.
I find out that time, yeah, that's still my son. But fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about like when it comes down to the woman, fuck her like all the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Because like if I find out that my son is not mine, that's my fucking line. That's my bloodline. That's what's coming next after me. That's my legacy.
Yeah.
So ultimately, if I don't have that and it's not actually mine, that's somebody else's legacy.
But how would y'all feel? Like,
I would
after
feel
Like, knowing-
utterly betrayed.
knowing that you would still accept the son. How would you still feel about it?
I would feel
Like, knowing
utterly
that it
betrayed.
ain't
But the
yours.
thing about it is, it's not the child's fault.
It's
So
not his fault.
It ain't the child's fault.
I couldn't lay that on my son.
And he know, and everything that he knows is from me. So
Would you tell him that you're not his actual dad?
I would actually have to tell him,
You would
but
have
only
to.
when he gets old enough
Yeah.
to be able to comprehend that kind of
I
conversation.
say around like 13, 14.
Give or take. That's a good idea.
Around that age, you tell them straight up and be like, hey,
Hey,
just
you know
in
you're
case,
not my,
because if you end up having some diseases that we don't know about, I just want you to be aware of those type of things.
right.
And then if you say, oh, well, why did you keep me? Because you're my fucking son.
Because I have been raising you this long.
That's
And I
what I'm
love you
saying.
as
I
my
wouldn't
own
even say
son.
I wouldn't even say I've been raising you, my fucking son. Like,
Put it that way. Yeah.
like, because when you say raise, it makes that space be there.
Yeah,
Like-
it makes it feel like you tolerate me.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm raising you, but nigga, you're mine.
Right.
Type shit. Like,
Okay.
like fuck all that other stuff.
Mhm.
And then in some regard, it depends on the situation. If you will never be able to meet this nigga and your mom, unless your mom gonna be vindictive, I wouldn't tell you shit. You mine.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like everything else outside of that, nigga, I'm burning this bitch to the ground. Like
Mhm.
your mama gotta go, your grandma gotta go on that side,
Yeah.
everybody gotta
The
go.
whole shit, man.
The whole shit, that whole bloodline, you eat, nigga. That's it.
Until the hunting comes to town.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh shit.
yeah. But he's talking about how he gonna bring up the conversation. Who gotta talk? Put the paper down and be like, you go.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
real
absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely.
There's no
There's
talking.
there's no need for a conversation.
So
at
my
that
advice
time.
to you, brother,
Realistically, there's no conversation.
what we
If
been
I'm
saying,
completely
don't
honest,
unalive anyone.
Don't
But-
do that. Don't do that. We just
No.
Don't get the divorce papers.
you can. This is me. I know this is toxic, but I'm dropping the paperwork and being like, you got a 2-day head start.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
You got a 2 read it.
No, but
You got a 2-day
you
head
want to see
start.
the most? You want to see the most brutal villain this arc ever? Tell the man their kid ain't theirs.
Oh, absolutely.
He'll
That's
never be
it.
the same.
That's it.
Even if you joke him, he'll never be the same.
Oh, absolutely
He'll
not.
never be the same.
Never.
Because
And that's-
the one thing that women don't realize is that, you know, unless something happens at the hospital, bitch, you know this is yours.
Yeah.
Right.
Even the most I trust my woman man, that thing is there.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is
Yeah.
there.
It's a potential that's always lingering in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So
like, I
what if
trust-
it's true type shit?
yeah, and then when you find out and they're like, man, I never thought, you had a feeling.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
Now, my advice to dads out there, you know, even if, like you said, even if you do trust your woman, still make 100% sure.
Get yourself a DNA check. That's it.
At the hospital, you do it at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I'm killing it. My mind just nah, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. That was it. That was the last one. But everybody gotta go. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Everybody gotta go. Cause like
I couldn't even, like, to be honest with you, I couldn't even imagine that shit.
Nah.
Like, I couldn't. Because, and that's not just me just saying that because I know my son is mine.
Right.
But it's just the fact that somebody has that, well, what if it's not? and I've been raising him for this long.
Right.
He's been in my life for this long. I don't want to break his heart having to tell him that.
Right.
You know, so it's like, women, y'all are devious, man.
All right, I got one for y'all. Go ahead. Husband got a message from former only girl's girlfriend.
Oh boy.
Oh, all right.
Why are you not showing up? Okay. Since my husband and I got married in February, after 2.5 years of dating and 8 years of friendship. Trying to see why this is acting up. There we go. Our Wi-Fi has been down this week, so we've been using the phone to hotspot other devices. This morning, while on his phone, I noticed a red FB message from a woman I didn't recognize. When I opened the convo, there was a recent request from this woman for money 1 week ago, and a happy birthday message a few months ago, both unreplied to. The message prior was an explicit video requested and paid for 3 days. 3 days before we started dating. Okay. It don't matter then.
That don't matter.
Turns out they have a text chat history of over 6 years, lots of news, lots of new content exchange, which it seems he paid for, and lots of him begging her to visit. Early on, they had actually met in person on holiday, and I believe hooked up way before she had an OnlyFans account. At one point, he paid for flights for her to come visit again and made several other attempts to visit/reconnect. I'm baffled. Do I respond to her message for him? Like, in case you missed the memo, he's married now, don't message again. And how the fuck do I confront him and feel secure inside this relationship? Mind you, we were friends for this whole time, and he often tried pursuing me romantically and sexually as well. Many of the messages with this woman are strikingly similar to our conversations. Should I just let it slide? To my best knowledge, they haven't communicated since he and I have been official. Or is my marriage in trouble? Part of me feels guilty for snooping, but also things have been off lately in my gut. I knew I was missing something. Any thoughts and advice appreciated?
That it?
I'm gonna read the first reply. It says, if he hasn't had any contact with her since you became a couple, I would let it go.
Thank you.
This is something that has passed.
There should not even be a concern. There should not even be a Reddit question about this.
Yeah, and then the girl responded. A girl responded and said, if this girl messaged him a week ago asking for money, I'm wondering why he didn't just block her. Here's my thing.
Oh, that fucking dumbass
boy.
Shit. That fucking dumbass.
We're not female.
We didn't need to block this person.
Don't give a fuck about blocking. We don't give a fuck about friending. You're just not going to exist in our mind no more. Now, if you stay on any social media, I don't know, because I'm not looking for it.
Exactly. We've got what we want.
I love what you just said.
You're not going to exist.
Because for us, that's exactly what happens. Once we're done, we're done.
You're gone.
We don't exist.
If you just look, for example, now if you just like randomly pop up on my For You page and it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna keep fucking scrolling.
And that's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it is.
But see, here's my question. If all of this happened before the relationship, why the fuck are you mad?
I'm saying that's the part that gets me the most.
She said she knew something was off in her gut. If you knew something was off in your gut, why didn't you try to fix it? Like my issue has always been, y'all keep saying y'all woman intuition knowing her niggas cheat. Bitch, why I don't know when I'm unhappy? Why I don't know when I want some head? Why I don't know when I want some pussy? Why don't they know when I want some food? Why don't they know that
I'm always cheating?
Exactly. It's always there. It's always cheating. Your intuition is always telling you he's cheating. It don't tell you nothing else.
Nothing the fuck else.
But see, like, it stopped though. That's why I'm concerned because it stopped, and she's still. Why are you still thinking about it?
It was the last time he talked to her was 3 days before they got together,
and then it stopped after that.
And then it stopped.
So if it stopped,
why do you? So here's the thing. Why the fuck do you care?
That's what I'm saying.
I bet it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with the girl because the girl looked good.
Ooh, it always is though, ain't it? It always got something to do with it.
I bet that's what it is. I bet that because
if she was just a regular, if she looked better than the girl, she wouldn't get it.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She wouldn't even felt threatened enough to even.
Yeah, she would have thought, oh, he ain't talking to
and
her.
especially that it stopped, she wouldn't get it.
Exactly. Especially if she saw that it stopped.
Yeah.
She was probably a real life 10.
Oh,
and,
for real.
And she was like, because he was begging, and she like, oh, he was talking to me and her at the same time. Oh, you fine. I thought we was bothering you.
I mean, I'm saying.
Oh, that's see, I told y'all that the thing had went off.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But
Raw and unedited.
Raw and unedited.
but if she was ugly,
and that's not even saying that she was ugly.
Exactly.
Like you said, the girl had to be a real life perfect 10.
she had to be.
She,
like,
Even if she wasn't a 10, she had to be 3 numbers ahead of whatever she is.
exactly right.
It had to be 3. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like if she feels like she's a 6 or a 7, that girl's either a 9 or a 10.
Exactly. She's
And
on
it's
top.
bad.
And that's it.
Oh yeah.
But like she's like, oh, he was begging to come see her, and he was talking to me and her at the same time. See, that's the thing I don't like. See, that's why I was always honest when I was talking to girls, because anytime a girl was like, oh, you also talking to her, bitch, we're both single. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I know you're not the only dude you're talking to. Yes, you are. Give me your phone. I'm not stupid.
Exactly.
You're upset because you don't have all my attention.
Yeah.
I know I don't have all your attention. I'm realistic. That's what a lot of women be thinking that we're fucking stupid.
Like,
I'm not gonna say men. I'm gonna say niggas. If you think you the only dude that she's talking to, or the only dude that's in her phone, or the only dude that's on her mind,
you fucking stupid.
you're fucking stupid.
especially if she's considering herself single.
If y'all ain't dating,
Like,
if y'all just fucking or talking, you are not.
You are not the main attraction.
Man, I was fucking around.
Unless you are 100% that motherfucker.
Oh, for real.
When me and my wife were just dating, this is before we was official and all that shit. I knew she was talking to other guys, and she knew I was with other girls because we talked about our dates with these motherfuckers. Like, straight up, I'm over here complaining about the shit I was going through, and she was just like, "You wanna come hang out? Yes, cause fuck this." So
take advice right there.
Yeah,
you need to talk to me.
That's why she got the ring. but I knew, and it was 3 girls at that time that, like, for real, I was considering being with.
Okay.
It was 3 of them, and they all knew. But I was talking to like 12 of them.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
And they all knew.
Yeah.
Because I don't want, in each time, one of them started to act out, leave.
Damn. Like, don't ever let a woman think that she is your only man attraction.
Don't even.
I don't.
And the reason why I say that.
So when you're single?
No, I'm saying, like, don't ever let
her
a woman think that she is, like, your only.
And, like, the only woman you'll ever be able to get.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't
give her that energy. Like,
nah.
I'm the only one that you can ever get attention from. I'm the only one that you can ever, like, make her feel like she's not the only option.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I agree and don't and disagree at the same time. And the reason why I say that is because if you don't care like me, like when I'm out and about, my wife be like in my face like this sometimes. She'll be like, I know you see this bitch looking at you. And I should be looking, and my dumb ass, dead ass be like, who? And she be like,
see, don't be paying attention sometimes. We really don't.
Yeah.
Women, we're not just saying that.
No, and that's the thing.
We really don't.
And I've heard about it. I've never experienced it. But, like, whenever we're in a relationship, we're more attracted to women and shit like that. Like, we don't pay attention to
that shit risk. Because it's not about you being in a relationship necessarily. It's about you don't care about that girl. A lot of bitches are attention whores.
Right.
A lot,
every one of them, for sure.
A lot of them are attention.
100%, 101% of them.
And if you're not if you walk into an area and they're used to being the center of attention,
right? Because
some women aren't used to.
I get what he's about to say.
Yeah,
they're not getting that center of attention.
Yeah, but like the ones that are used to getting are used to that are used to being seen, are used to be pursued, and all that, and you just walk by like they do not fucking exist. Yeah. And you could just be in your own world.
Shit going
fuck them.
That shit.
Like, and it be the ones that like when they be like, oh, why you dressing up? I'm dressing up for myself. I like Applebee's, not even going front. But like when I went to Applebee's by myself, no niggas, no women, my lady with me, none of that. Nobody with me. The amount of attention I get because I'm only there to watch the game is insane.
Why is it like that though? Like when you by yourself, like it's like a crime to go out by yourself as a man.
But I mean this on everything I love. They're like, dang, they really. I had my ring on and everything, my nigga. I came in there, sat down. I ordered some wings, and I ordered it was a frozen margarita or whatever shit, strawberry margarita. And I'm over here watching the playoffs, the basketball playoffs, and both bartenders, and it was 6 bitches in a booth behind me that kept talking to me, and I know y'all don't know no shit about basketball. And I know because if you have to ask this question and you're looking at the screen, you don't know what the fuck going on. Hey, who's playing?
Bitch,
it's on the screen.
No, let me go ahead and say, I am not a very big sports fan, but even I can look at the screen and tell who the fuck is playing.
Right, like, and I'm like, it's just out of courtesy. I'm like, oh, yeah, out of courtesy, I'm like, oh, you know, the Lakers playing Denver right now. I'm like, oh, who on the Lakers? Well, okay, LeBron on the Lakers, and I'm talking and everything, and then it dawned on me, oh dang, as I'm talking to them and the 2 bartenders, and there's guys sitting around me, older guys sitting around me, and I'm also talking to them because what sparked the conversations with them was I was talking to these niggas. And we over here having a real debate about like, because they old. So they're like, Jordan the GOAT. And I'm like, I'm not doing this with y'all old niggas.
Go James.
And so like, that's what we was talking about. So now they trying to interject because they just thought I was just quiet. Yeah. And I am, if I don't know you.
Absolutely. I ain't got no reason to interrupt. I don't got no reason to fuck up.
I don't got no reason to talk to you, so I'm not going to talk to you.
You know, quiet.
Exactly.
So, because I wasn't talking at all, and then I'm watching the game, and a guy was like, hey, who you rooting for? And I told him that's how the conversation started with me and the guys. Yeah. And then they tried to bring themselves in. Kind of like, oh, he talked, all right, cool, what, da-da-da. And so, it didn't, it is like, so I put my hands, when I'm like getting into something, you know, I put my hands like this and I be looking at the screen. My hands be locked. So you can see my ring. And then the girl's like, oh, so you married? I was like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, how long you been married? I've been, at that time, 2 years. And they're like, oh, okay, congratulations, da da da. And then like it shifted. And like it went from I like you to I'ma get you. Yeah. And when I told my homegirls and my wife about it, they was like, oh, because it's something about taking another nigga's taking a female's nigga from her who wants to settle down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Especially when you're one who not fiending for that attention. Because it's different, like, it was a different thing, like, if I had it and then I really engaged with them. Right. Then it's like, oh, you're like all the other guys, you're a cheater, da. I didn't give a fuck about none of these. I was mad because I'm like, D-Lo, shoot the ball.
You was actually there, not focused on them.
Exactly. My nigga. And also, it was a concept of, oh, you're faithful. Yeah. I want that. Right. Yeah. So how does your wife get that? And if I can't get that from another nigga, I want you. Yeah. So like when they told me that, I was like, damn, that's kind of wild. Because I didn't give a shit. I didn't pay attention to none of that.
But see, like we're not thinking about that though. Like you get what I'm saying? Like we're not. And because it's like, you know, I've done the same thing. You know, like I go to the movies by myself. That's good.
I've done that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's actually fucking fun. It's peaceful as fuck. Like,
that's what I'm saying. And like, especially if it's a movie you really want to see.
If you could go to the movies by yourself, you're golden. You're on top of the world. Nobody can fuck with you at that point.
Nigga, it's quiet.
I'm saying.
If you can be comfortable going and doing shit as a man by yourself, you straight. You fucking straight.
I'm trying to remember what movie it was. I went to go see something like last year, by myself. And
but have you gotten like has the girl gotten mad at you for going to something like that by yourself? or like not believe you. Like, oh, you didn't go by yourself. Yes, I did. Why did you go by yourself?
A girl in general,
exactly,
or my wife.
No, in general.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it?
Why
we can't go by ourselves?
Because they can't fathom
that
you're gonna go pay for yourself, by yourself, to see a movie
that I want to see by myself.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like you don't understand.
Wolverine, by the way.
Hey, facts. Like you don't understand
that shit.
I will go watch Deadpool and Wolverine by myself. Fuck. If you're not coming, you're not coming. I'm not begging.
Exactly.
So I'm not begging.
It's like I was saying one time before, and I know this is seems a little bit childish, but I want to go to the fucking zoo. And guess what? I'm gonna go by my fucking self if I got to. So ultimately, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I can say,
like, honestly,
hey, if that's what you want to do, in my mind, I'm like, in my mind, if that gorilla smacked glass, I'm running. But like,
if I can go, and guess what? If I go to the zoo by myself and that motherfucker start breaking loose, I don't have to wait on nobody. I'm fucking gone.
It's true. It's actually true. It's actually true. I went to basketball games to watch the Hawks and all that shit play by myself and everything. So like for me, going places by myself ain't an issue. I go out to eat by myself. Like I do a lot of shit by myself. And sometimes I bring my kids, sometimes I bring my ladies. We just came from $3 cafe. So like it's just if they can't fathom, I gotta go out by myself.
But see, like it's not. I'm gonna take y'all outside of God code right now. God here. It's not that we don't want you to come or we don't want to be around you.
Sometimes it's just
we just get up and go on ourselves. And sometimes, like he said,
some shit just be spontaneous. You just be like,
exactly.
You'll be over here looking at some YouTube video, and it's a day you off. You don't got nothing else going on.
Nope.
And you watch it, and a trailer come
Bills
on.
paid, all that shit.
Yeah, and a trailer come on, and you watch it, and you're like, damn, that's fire. And then it says out now. Oh, I didn't even know this was out.
You can
and then you just think about it. I don't got shit to do today. Fuck it.
And
you just
get up.
You just get up. And then where you going? I'm gonna go to the movies. Oh, you didn't tell me you was going to the movies. I didn't know I was going to the movies.
I didn't know I was going to the movies.
I saw this, and then I'm like, hey, I'm going. You want to come with me? Well, I don't.
I ain't gonna do all that. You can stay home, but you can chill. All right, I'm gonna go DMC.
I was late in bed. It's like,
you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go do something.
Go ahead. Now, if it's something that I think that my kids want to see, then I just take them.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, where you going? Going to the movies, taking the kids.
Because that's the thing too. Is like we never decline the offer to, like kids want y'all can come.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm still going regardless.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like my mind be that's where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the only time they not gonna come with me if it's like a scary movie. That's some shit. Then nah, you stay at home. Yeah. But like if it's like Mario, I'm a Mario fan.
Okay.
I ain't like super crazy, but like I'm a Mario fan. If Mario 2 come out and I didn't know it was out, and I saw the trailer and it said out now, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go see this shit. Yeah. Oh, where you going? I'm going to the movies. You wanna come with me? I don't know, I ain't really in the movie. Whatever the case may be. I bet. Mine. Yes, Dad, you wanna go see Mario? His mind ain't I'm going to see Mario. His mind is I'm going to the movie with my dad. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the same thing with Lil Santo.
Yeah, he put his shoes on wrong feet, nigga. Let's go.
Not different toothbrush. I'm going to the movies.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going. Even Kevin, like when I've gone to go get some food by myself, like he don't know how to say.
I was asking he talking.
Yeah, he'll say something every now and again, but he'll be like when he's like where you're going, he'll be like going. I'm like, I'm finna go get me some food.
Oh, that's all he gotta hear is going.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go get me some food. Fries? You wanna come with me? Fries. Come on, Kevin. And that little nigga will go grab his shoes, no shirt, no pants, just the shoes, and be like, shoes? We gotta go put you on a shirt and get some pants first, nigga.
Like, right? We gotta get you dressed, man.
Yeah, let's get you dressed.
Was fries. So
was fries, exactly.
Yeah, that's all he cared about. So like the kid, especially if you're a man and you got boys, like if it's my daughter, I'm planning a date. I plan a date with my daughter.
I got a boy as well. It's just up and go.
Yeah, it's just get up and go with my boys. But with my daughter, Daddy, I want to hang out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go do something right now. Yeah. And because she's not. Yeah. So she's starting to act more like a woman. Yeah. So she'll be like, okay, well, can we go do something on tomorrow? Yeah, we can do something tomorrow. So now that's planned. Because she wants to do the whole, I need to pick out an outfit. Daddy, what you wearing so we can match? That's my daughter. So, but my sons, it don't fucking matter. You going? We go. Let's go.
See, that's the thing about boys, though. We don't have to take an extremely long time to get ready to go do shit. All we gotta do is go do shit.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah. My sons are ready to go. Period. Like even my youngest Marquis, like if he's downstairs and I'm with him, and it could be a shit ton of people down there, his mama included. If he sees me stand up and walk up the stairs, he will get up and start crying like, "Where you going without me, nigga? You're not going nowhere without me."
But see, that's how my son is too.
Yeah.
It's like outside. That's all they get is outside, and it's time to go.
Yeah. So it's fucking over. So yeah,
they can't. I know.
I forgot the whole
I did too.
Question, but we digress. But at the same time, it's like that's how it is.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I can get back to it. Just give me. Oh, the fact that the husband in the OnlyFans girl.
Oh yeah,
okay. So how the hell did we get all that?
Because how her mind was working.
Yeah.
She's upset about the fact that we start getting on a tangent of we can do shit without thinking about none of that. Right. Like when girls are like, y'all really think about nothing sometimes?
Yes.
Sometimes it's just an empty void. We just it's like how you do that? I don't fucking know.
We don't even think. Exactly. It's like we don't have to think about thinking about something. It just happens.
It just happens.
Like as a man, it just happens.
That's why it's so easy for us to do tedious work at work.
That's why
because eventually our brain just turn off.
That's why we multitask.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brain just turn off.
Exactly.
So when I'm talking to you, you'll turn it off, not on purpose.
Because
well, not on purpose, right?
Both of them know this. My ex, not gonna mention any names, but my ex-wife, she cannot talk on the phone and drive at the same time. She cannot text and talk to you at the same time. She cannot look at you and focus on you and do something else at the same time. I don't understand that. I can be playing a video game and hear everything that you're saying and respond to you and still be you get what I'm saying?
My wife has a picture of me. Not a picture, a video recorded of me because it bothered her so much. She's like, you don't know how you look sometimes. I'm like, what are you talking about? She recorded me talking to her. I'm playing a game. My phone's down, and there's a video playing. Behind me on the other TV is a fucking movie I wanted to watch, and I'm doing all of them and talking to her. And she's like, you don't understand how fucked up that looks to me. And she was like, how are you watching this movie? It's easy, behind you? I'm like, I can hear everything that's happening.
Yeah. On all your devices I've already seen before.
I'm here. What
are you talking about? But see, because like even we have these moments a lot too, like where like, it'll be me or him, like, I'll be on the game or he be on TikTok and we're still communicating and we're still hearing everything that's going on between us and everything that we're doing at the same time. We've done that before. It's just like it's easier to I don't know why it's like that. It's easier for us to do everything with us.
Yeah. I think the only reason why I can kind of see what it is because no matter what men do as far as activities, we communicate while doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we play football, nobody else can hear it, but on the field, I'm talking shit to this guy. Mid run, I'm dusting your ass. And you mid run, call it. They'll talking shit. Yeah,
talking shit. You gotta do that as men, though.
But when you watch girls, not in the NBA, because the WNBA, a lot of them they be talking. But like when you watch girls play their sports, they don't always be talking. They're like zoomed in, focused on it.
Right.
And although that's fine, not taking nothing from it. Yeah, you're not multitasking. We can. I'm looking at how the crowd reacting. I'm looking at your ass. Yeah, exactly. I'm handling the ball. Yeah. And I'm already looking at the goal. You just an obstacle, nigga. So that's just what it is. And then when you play I've noticed the girls who play video games, they kind of get at multitasking because when you're playing video games, you have to multitask.
You have to see everything. That's really the way games were designed. Yeah. Like that's why it was designed for men majority. Yeah. Because we are, we're better at doing that.
Yeah. So we have to see everything.
Especially if you're a Madden or a 2K player, you're gonna multitask on playing the game.
Now, nigga, if you an RPG nut,
especially those
because you got to find shit
out this bitch. You got to
be able to know where everything.
All of those Call of Duty motherfuckers. Fuck y'all, by the way. But y'all or those Fortnite motherfuckers, fuck y'all.
I'm gonna say Fortnite. Fortnite niggas be on it for real.
Hey, Fortnite be that game though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't get into it.
Fuck that shit.
I can't get into it.
I don't like the season
all
they got right
all
now.
you Fortnite people ain't shitting on you, but fuck
Fuck you too.
y'all. But yeah, next question.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even. I think she should just let it go.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it stopped because like one thing about it,
It
stopped
before you got into a relationship, it was already done. Because the thing is, the guy noticed, okay, I'm getting into an actual serious relationship. I'm not trying to have any problems. I'm gonna just completely cut this bitch off. And he does not have to block. He does not have to delete comments or any messages or anything like that because now he's not even thinking about that.
Because
he's thinking about you.
Yeah, here's my thing now. If he would have deleted it and you found it, you might have something going there. But the fact that he kept it on there, it shows that he didn't even give a fuck in the first place.
Exactly.
And that is done.
And the fact that she's asking for money now, even after he's been in a relationship, but he
didn't-
has not responded, then there should be no issue. Especially, what's the range between those messages? Like,
So I think you're tripping. You should let it go and trust your dude at that point.
I'm saying, because he's not going to betray you on that one.
Do you have OnlyFans?
Dude, you have OnlyFans. Exactly right.
That's what you-
Okay.
we digress a lot on that one.
Oh, we really.
I'm gonna read this one.
Okay. I can tell some bullshit.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Watch it.
It's gonna be some shit that's gonna make us all heated because we kind of were just talking about this.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get it.
My first crush got married.
First crush got married.
Okay. Go for it.
So I've been reading it this whole time. This girl don't know how to type, so I'm just gonna give you the gist of what she was saying.
Go for it. Let's go.
So basically, what she's saying is she had a crush on this guy in high school, and they ended up going to the same college, but she never went for it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
She said that she thought that he knew, but she never went for it. Type shit.
Your fault.
And then like over the years they split apart, and he ended up being with this other lady and got married, and she just found out about it. She just found out that he got married, and she's now.
Is she mad?
Yes.
Why?
Exactly.
Because she feel like he should have known.
But you didn't say this.
And then see, that's something else. So women don't have a very good way of showing us any kind of signs that they're interested in us, which is why it's so
fuck
difficult
that.
for us.
No, fuck that. They do have signs, but they're the most stupidest signs.
That's what I'm saying. They can't really give us signs because they don't know how to do it.
I was blinking at you, bitch. What?
What the fuck?
What are you
Nah,
talking
she
about?
said,
no.
doing a side-eye shit. Exactly. Like the fuck is
Yeah,
that
what are you
supposed to
doing?
mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? The only thing that I know that means is like,
Order. Like, yeah, you put your hand on my shoulder, so what? Like, what the fuck?
You supposed to know. My niggas put their hands on my shoulder. What are you talking about?
exactly.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like,
I don't understand y'all on that. I really don't. Because we're not looking at all of
and
that.
see, this goes back to being simple-minded as fuck between us guys.
You have to
Like,
tell us.
you have to actually come
show
and tell us.
physically.
Show us in some way, tell us in some way, verbally,
Tell me.
physically, something.
Unless you're
Tell
this
me.
nigga and it just falls into your lap somehow. But
Exactly.
you have to tell us something
Exactly.
somehow.
Oh, nigga, I just didn't care. Like, when I tell people, oh, how you got all these girls? I used to tell them all the time, I don't know. I just don't care. And I'm not trying. I'm not being like, ooh, her. I'm not doing none of that.
Right.
I'm on the wall. Most of the time, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. And the girls are like,
He
but
minding his own business.
most of the time, I'm minding my fucking business. I'm like, and they're like, hey, Michael. And I'm like, who is this? Dead ass. I've literally been like, who are you?
Right.
Oh, I'm such and such.
Who?
Oh, how you know me? Oh, well, nah. See, I had saw you down there and I had asked people about you. What?
Huh?
Santos come to me and say, you know, like 3 girls asked me about you. I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
Like back in high school, and this for y'all too. Back in high school, like we had this thing to where like our whole like friend group, we stood on this one wall, all of us. But the fact that they knew that I was associated with him, or like whoever was associated with him, they would come to us to ask about him. It was like, just go talk to him.
Right.
He's right the fuck there.
Right.
Yeah.
But they were scared to go up talk to him, so they had to come ask us, and we're like, just go say something.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they told me to come talk to you. Who is they?
Yeah.
And then they'll point to them and I'm like, why they told you to come talk to me? Oh, because I was asking about you. okay, what you want to know?
Yeah.
And they look at me like, are you always this mean? Yes. Most of the time.
Most of the time, right?
Because when
dry and absolutely straightforward.
because when most people came and just spoke to me, why are you talking to me? Because I didn't go dead ass. Us becoming friends, complete fucking accident. I was not trying to be everybody's friend.
Right.
It just happened.
No, that's a true statement.
Oh, no, I know.
Like, this nigga had mean mug of the century.
Like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. I mean, like,
it was just coincidentally after practice one day we had to sit together on the same seat, and we just started fucking talking. And
yeah,
we were just like, shit. Ever since that day,
yeah.
And then we was talking shit. We was talking shit to each other like on the field and shit. And then after that,
yeah, because he was like, I bet I could beat you on the race, and I'm like, I'm finna fucking dust you, nigga. And he had good jokes, so he was like, every time I do this, it's what I hear. It was a short joke, but it was a good one. Mm-hmm. I didn't get mad at nothing. We just became cool. But like most of the time, like, and that's how it was with all of them. When they found out that I started really dancing and all that type of shit, I ended up getting more friends, but I wasn't looking for that.
Right.
And like, as far as in the girls, like, I wasn't looking for the attention because when I first went to Woodland, I had a girlfriend.
Right.
So I wasn't pressed on them.
Yeah. And
then after me and her broke up, and I started talking to other girls, most of the time I wasn't talking to the ones at my school because I'm like, I don't got time for my name to be getting out like that. And then I date one girl, then I fuck this other one girl, and then it's like, oh, we want to holler at him. And it just sparked. So like when they would come and talk to me, I'm like, who told you to talk to me? And like, Santo did. And then I look at Santo and he's like, I'm tired of talking to me. And that's the shit I had to deal with. So they're like, how are you doing?
It was either me or Keith, I think.
It was you, Keith, and Javon. Yeah. Those were the three. Those are the three they always went to talk to.
And see, the fucked up part was we thought they was coming to talk to us. No, they weren't. This nigga.
I wasn't doing shit.
Like, oh, what's your name? Oh, you know.
Listen, this is
shit
that
name. This shit I respond, like, you know, all that. We think me, the two other guys, team of the two, like, we think they come. Oh, we want to know about your friend. Go talk to this nigga.
The short one. Here's the thing. I was the shortest one. Yeah. In my eyes, I'm like, why y'all talking to me? Keith, tall, light skin. This nigga, tall, light skin. Javon, not light skin, tall, ripped. I'm like, everything you want is right there. You want Drake? There he go. without the you know, the allegations. Yeah. Without the allegations.
But
I'm saying, like,
part of that.
The aesthetic that they was looking for was there. My ass is just over here chilling. And it's like, nah, we want to talk to your friend, da-da-da. And I was like, okay.
It was because you're a dancer, bro. Like, I don't know what it is.
It was because I was a dancer and my wife and all these girls that I'm telling you, because I was a dancer and I did my own thing. I did not give a fuck about none of the outside shit. Mm-hmm. So that's why I always tell dudes when they ask me, hey, yo, what am I doing wrong? You're not being you, nigga.
Just don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah. Focus on what you're trying to do. It's going to make you happy. All that shit will come. Right. All that shit will come. And like when you, that whole thing of find your purpose as a man and just pursue that and pussy come after is fucking true. When you only focusing on what you're trying to do, they come. They come like clockwork. Guarantee you, Joe, when this shit pop off, you're going to be like, I'm so tired of them hitting my inbox. And all I'm going to say is do it for us. Do it for us. So that's what he is.
When I get Liv Morgan, it's over with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's over with.
Right.
It's over with.
Oh, I don't think we really answered. You just answered the
phone. Did.
But like, yeah, you getting upset about your first crush moving on because you never pursued.
I mean, you can't really be upset about that though.
Yeah, she never said,
because you never said nothing. You never made the effort to actually say anything. Anyways, like you may have given those little subtle hints or whatever. But honestly, a guy isn't looking for subtle hints. We're looking for, are you going to say something or not? Like, are you going to put that effort in or not?
And I mean, yeah, even if I make the first move, give me something back to work with that I know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, don't leave me
I'm not asking
in the dust
you to make the first move, even if I approach you.
Exactly.
Respond with something that lets me know if you're interested or not.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Moving on.
It's the last one. And all three of us can answer this.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna say your name and then you can go off of it. Because it just says men ready, but I'm just gonna ask y'all. So, Joe,
Wolf.
what? My bad. Wolf. What is unconditional love to you?
Oh, I like this question because no, this is a conscious question for me. So the ultimate answer that I can give
From a woman.
from a woman, oh fuck.
Oh, it has to be from a woman's view.
It doesn't have to be, but I like that dynamic.
Because honestly,
because unconditional love is this with us right now.
pretty much. But now unconditional love in its actual definition is to exist indefinitely, regardless of any circumstance, period, point blank. And that can also be an acceptance of another person inevitably within the same environment.
Yeah.
So the idea of unconditional love between a woman and a man, in my personal opinion, comes down to complete understanding of one another. And I mean, of course, it won't always be a complete understanding because we're all imperfect. But if we work towards that unconditional status, then it's like, it doesn't matter what happens, we're always going to trust each other, we're always going to love each other, we're always going to know that we're always at each other's back, regardless of whatever is going to happen. Because we're there together forever, literally. That's my definition.
Okay. Santo, what is unconditional love to you?
It's me or the woman's point of view?
Overall and from a woman.
Kind of like how I did.
Yeah.
Overall, unconditional love is, like he said, no matter what situations or like obligations or like things that stand in the way, you still find a way to coexist with each other together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we all have flaws. Nobody that breathes air is perfect.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's like, if we can go through each other's flaws and we can still coexist on a level to that I love you and you love me, no matter what bullshit we go through, that's unconditional love.
Yep.
Now, from a divorcee, and I'm not being bitter,